Hello everyone! Erling Haaland keeps on scoring week after week, and we keep working day after day for you. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up and write in the comments how many goals do you think these Norwegian beasts will score by the end of the season. And now, let's get started! Chelsea are set to appoint Christopher Vivo as the club's new technical director. Previously, he had the same role at RB Leipzig. I really like his movements. They are really good and natural. That's something we didn't have in that way before. That's what I like about Darwin, and that's why I'm sure everything will be fine. Jurgen Klopp admitted. AS Roma legend Daniele De Rossi may take over at Salernitana. Currently, he is a part of Roberto Mancini's coaching staff at the Italian national team. Romeo Lavia started amazingly at Southampton, then he's had an injury. He left Man City as we got a good offer for him and his development. But we have an option in the future, Pep Guardiola said. Juventus are interested in Benfica left-back Alejandro Grimaldo, while Jordi Alba remains their top priority. Real Madrid are looking to sign Reece James from Chelsea as a potential replacement for Dani Carvajal. Manuel Locatelli, who caught the attention of Arsenal, is likely to stay at Juventus. PSG intend to join the hunt for Shakhtar Donetsk prodigy Mykhailo Mudryk. Spanish veteran striker Diego Costa made his return to Stamford Bridge as his Wolves took on Chelsea in London. Inter Milan striker Romelu Lukaku is set to recover from injury to take part in the Barcelona clash at Camp Nou. Erling Haaland scored his 20th goal for Man City this season in the game against Southampton. Xabi Alonso started his Bayer Leverkusen coaching journey with a 4-0 thrashing victory over Schalke. Barcelona are looking at three options to improve their right-back position in the summer of 2023. Man United's Diogo Dalot is the main candidate, while Monaco's Vanderson and Torino's Sinio are also on the shortlist. Juventus want to extend the contract with Adrien Rabiot, also reducing his salary. The Frenchman's current deal runs out in the summer of 2023. Sassuolo and Udinese are interested in 21-year-old Shakhtar goalkeeper Anatoly Trubin. Serie A heavyweights want to sign Sassuolo midfielder Davide Fratesi. Dimitri Payet has become the first player in Liga 1 history to score 100 goals and make 100 assists. Liverpool are considering a swap deal involving Joe Gomez and Lazio star Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Harry Kane has scored 12 goals in his last 12 Premier League games, netting in each of his last 4 appearances, which is his joint longest ever scoring streak in the competition. Stefano Pioli achieved his first victory against Massimiliano Allegri's side in the history of their encounters. Liverpool newcomer Arthur Melo is set to miss 3 to 4 months due to injury. He has played just 13 minutes for his new club. Erling Haaland has scored in 7 consecutive Premier League games. Sergio Aguero was the only City player to reach that height before. Alexander Ceferin will stand for re-election as the UEFA president. Armando Broja opened his account for Chelsea in the game against Wolverhampton. Leicester City plan to sign Greek goalkeeper Odysseas Vlahovic from Benfica this winter. David Alaba was named Austrian Athlete of the Year for the 3rd time as he received the Niki Lauda Award. The Real Madrid star was ahead of the 2 Olympic skiing champions, Meyer and Strolz. Sergio Ramos has collected 21 red cards in the league competitions, in La Liga and Liga 1, which is at least 7 more than any other top 5 European defenders in the 21st century. Sevilla failed to win any of their first 4 home matches in La Liga for the first time since 1996, the year when they faced relegation from the elite division. Barca legend Dani Alves trained with his former teammates today. Leeds are set to beat Man United in the race for PSV winger Cody Gakpo. Luka Modric has made his 50th assist in a Real Madrid jersey in La Liga. Liverpool and Everton are set to battle it out for Real Betis midfielder Guido Rodriguez. Barcelona stars Jules Koundé and Franck Kessié will be fit in time for El Clasico next Sunday. Southampton scouts are watching Celtic key player Philippe Jota. UEFA has discarded the idea to increase the European Championship from 24 to 32 teams. Saturday was full of great football events. Here you have all the results. Let's talk about the matchday events and the other top news. Man City are absolutely unstoppable this season with an easy as pie game against Southampton, as Joao Cancelo and Phil Foden scored 2 goals in the first half, and Riyad Mahrez with terrifying Haaland finished the Saints half after the break. Chelsea are having a good run under Potter so far, achieving their 3rd victory with the new coach in charge. This time they left Wolves no chance with Pulisic, Havertz and Borja on the score sheet. The clash between Bayern and Dortmund turned into a true thriller. The Munich team were 2-0 up in that Klassiker after Goretzka and Leroy Sane demonstrated their perfect long shot skills. The game was slowly coming to their victory, if not for Antony Modeste's late show, who came out as a substitute and first assisted Youssoufa Moukoko and then snatched a point for the black and yellows in the 95th minute. Milan extended Juventus' misfortune in another match of the day. Fikayo Tomori opened the score just before the break, while Brahim Diaz made a brilliant solo run benefiting from Vlahovic's mistake and thus doubled the lead. Real Madrid were seemingly saving their power for future challenges, and still this performance was enough to gain victory over Getafe. Eder Militao's header in the 5th minute remained the only goal in the game. Atletico, following their Champions League shame, managed to beat Girona as Angel Correa scored twice. Antoine Griezmann spent 65 minutes on the pitch. PSG's streak was hampered by Reims. The result was obviously affected by Messi missing the game, as well as Sergio Ramos, who got a red card at the end of the first half, as the Spanish centre-back received 2 yellows for arguing with the referee in the same episode. Neymar wasn't included in the initial 11, coming on only in the 57th minute. As for Griezmann, it's not official yet, but they say the clubs have reached an agreement on the transfer. I want to wish him all the best in the future. Barcelona head coach Xavi gave his take on the situation. Earlier, it was reported that Barca and Atletico have agreed on Antoine's 20 million euros permanent move to Madrid. Real Madrid have decided on their main targets for 2024. Los Merengues plan to do everything in their power to sign Erling Haaland and young star from Palmeiras, Endrick. They are also looking at Xabi Alonso as the main candidate to replace Carlo Ancelotti, although it will depend on his performance at Bayer Leverkusen. Cristiano Ronaldo is unhappy with Erik ten Hag's coaching methods at Manchester United. The Portuguese superstar believes that the team should play differently, which he doesn't hide and explains to the head coach. It's known that Ten Hag is trying to make Man United adopt the same strategy that he had at Ajax, and Ronaldo just hates it. That is the reason Ten Hag is ready to get rid of Cristiano as early as January. Wayne Rooney has given an honest assessment of Cristiano Ronaldo's future at Man United. The manager has obviously gone a different way in terms of how they're playing and been successful. Rooney said in a press conference, "Cristiano, him and Messi are 2 of the greatest players to ever play the game. But ultimately time catches up with all us. He obviously not a player he was when he was 22 or 23 for instance. It's a tough one for him. Knowing him, it'll be very difficult for him to sit on the bench. I'm sure if he stays patient, his chance will come. And again, it's then obviously him taking those chances and trying to force his way back in." According to Releva's journalist Tony Juan Martí, Gerard Pique's departure would make it easier for Leo Messi to return to Barcelona. First and foremost is their relationship, which is completely broken. According to reports, back in 2021, Pique suggested to the Barca officials that Messi is better to leave Camp Nou as it would benefit the club. Secondly, the centre-back is on a relatively high salary. As a matter of fact, offloading Gerard's wages in the payroll would make it easier for the Catalans to register Leo. Meanwhile, Pique has a contract with Barca valid until 2024. Despite losing his prominence within the squad, there are no reliable reports suggesting that the defender considers leaving or retiring. Real Madrid are already trying to make plans for their future life without Karim Benzema, who's most likely to leave Madrid after the 2023-24 season. Erling Haaland is not the only option, as Los Blancos are seriously interested in Joao Felix from Atletico Madrid. They believe that the 22-year-old Portuguese could be attracted by a more favorable financial offer, along with plenty of trophies guaranteed at the Bernabeu. It's likely that they'll come up with a transfer offer in the summer of 2023. Dear friends, make sure to check out the new video on our Football Club channel and find out about the real war that unfolded between Barcelona and UEFA. We highly recommend it. Enjoy watching. It was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.